Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Welcome back to Thrive with Liv P. I hope you guys are doing great. Oh my goodness, it's been a while since I've been on here. You guys know what's going on with my channel. I don't need to tell you again. I don't need to beat the dead horse, but you guys know what's going on. And you know what? I'll tell you the truth. If any of you feel the need to write to YouTube and say something about my channel, you guys know what I do here. I don't do anything outlandish. I don't do anything different. If you guys ever want to do that, I will not stop you. You can always write to YouTube and say, well, you can tell them my YouTube channel and everything, and say, hey, I don't understand what's going on. Why is she having so many problems? You guys can do that if you want, anytime. But anyways, guys, so over the weekend, I think it was, we did see Harry and Meghan. We saw a picture of Harry and Meghan here. It's right here. And it was just their backs, and we weren't sure what was going on. But it did come out recently, within the last couple of days, that they were in the Caribbean. They were somewhere in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which is the beautiful islands there. There's all kind of small islands called the Grenadines, and they are a rich person's haven, guys. These islands are so obscure, and they're out of the way, and they're not technically where people usually you'd have to have a lot of money to get to some of these islands. Let's put it that way. I think Richard Branson has an island somewhere over there. There's also the island of Mystique and stuff. It's beautiful. It's secluded. It's far away. Guys, I'm an island girl. I'm from Barbados originally as well. My beautiful island of Barbados. Yeah, so the good thing about St. Vincent is it has all these little islands called the Grenadines. So they're very secluded, and you can have a whole island for yourself if you want it, basically. And I think Richard Branson did that as well. So yeah. So this is where the rich go when they want to get away, guys. But yeah, so they got away. They had their chance to be just, Harry and Meghan doing their thing. And I'm happy to see that. I'm so happy to see that. There's so many things that came out, so many stories about everything. One of the stories that I want to highlight here is the fact that Meghan, it's funny. I love the way how these places, that page 6. Page 6 is so shady, guys. Oh my gosh. They were like, oh, Meghan Markle styles an Hermes scarf with a $15 tote. They don't want to talk about the $15 tote, but the $15 tote is actually something that is, it's something that actually helps these people, these women who make these bags, right? They make these bags out of, and apparently the bags are all sold out as well. So these tote bags, they are crafted by a mother and daughter team of Althea and Bernice John of E&B Boutique, per the Seven Council Far's Native Art website, apparently. And it is made from upcycled cream of the island's brand, Flora Sacks. So, listen, guys, if any of you grew up in the Caribbean, I'm sure a lot of you have. In the Caribbean islands, people, they upcycle a whole lot of stuff. They recycle, they upcycle, they make something that is nothing make something out of nothing. Let's put it that way. That's how I grew up. There's so many, I grew up people selling, all kind of stuff on the beach. They sell like their wares, that's how people make it in the Caribbean islands, and that's how I grew up. And guys, if you ever want to, to support these businesses, this is the name of it is, John of E&B Boutique, and it's Althea and Bernice. If I can find a link, I'll put it in the comment section for you guys, and you can go support them if you want. Of course you can. Guys, it's been a long week, and you know what, guys, you will not, I'm trying to work on a couple of things for my channel, for both of my channels. I'm working on stuff. I have to do a couple things with the channels. I want to make sure that I can get on here and talk about what I want to talk about here, but I have to do a couple things, obviously, because my channels keep getting demonetized for whatever reason. And the funny thing is, it could be for the silliest reason, guys. It could be for the silliest reason, but it's happening. It could be for a small little mistake, something that I am doing that I don't realize. I could be uploading on the wrong thing or something. Like, it could be very simple, and they're not telling me what it is. So just letting you know. But I will be changing up a couple things on the channel because I do want to get it monetized. Of course I do. Both of them, both of my channels, I want to get them monetized again. So I will be doing a couple things to change a couple things on the channels. But you know, I appreciate you guys being patient with me and just being here for me. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, so anyways, guys, another thing I wanted to talk about that I found out about here, so Archwell Foundation, I wanted to talk about this. Okay, so Archwell Foundation, guys, is celebrating the International Day of the Girl, right? So it says here, celebrating International Day of the Girl with Troop 6000. Okay, and they did put this on October 11th, right? Okay, so it says here, today the Archwell Foundation celebrated International Day of the Girl with Girl Scouts of Greater New York's Troop 6000. Troop 6000 was started in 2017 as a Girl Scout troop in New York City, specifically for girls aged 5 to 18 living in the shelter system. You see, that's Megan's thing. That's what Megan does here. This just goes to show you how true to this she is, because she's always looking to help women, to help girls. And this Girl Scouts Troop 6000, they you know, it has a shelter and everything, and they are helping these young girls through, it says here, Troop 6000 expanded its program to support migrant and asylum seeking families arriving in New York City, and proudly offers bilingual programming. So guys, this is just amazing. And it says here, the AWF was thrilled to join the girls and their troop leader for dinner and provide a donation of scarves, beanies, and tote bags. We are proud to celebrate girls locally and globally today and every day. And I'll put a picture here of the girls with the tote bags. You know, it's just a beautiful thing that Harry and Meghan have been doing. They are always supporting. They're always supporting, you know, whoever needs it, they are there to support. And I think this is just amazing. Amazing. So, yeah, guys, there's a lot of stories going on. There's stories about the Middletons. I heard about this. Apparently the Middletons have been targeted. That's what the Daily Phil is saying. In poster, they call it a hate campaign. I don't know. You know what? It's so funny the way that they twist stories, guys. They really do twist stories like if they think people don't know anything or they can't think for themselves. The Middletons have been borrowing money left and right for the last couple of years, guys. They took out PPP loans, and guys, you know, I told you about this PPE loan thing. They got a huge PPE loan, that Middleton family. Yeah. I told you, hey, it was hard to get those loans. I have a business. I had it for a good few years, Do you think they'd give me a loan? Nope, 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 nope. But they're looking to give the Middletons a loan. But isn't that funny? I think that's just ridiculous. But anyways, but yeah, so they're getting apparently there's some people that are putting up posters. I think that was just the funniest thing. And then the Daily Phil is talking about, oh, they've been targeted in the hate campaign. Daily Phil, you are a mess. Daily Phil, you are just a bunch of losers, in my opinion. But anyways, yeah, so that's been happening. But you know what? And then, another thing that happened that I thought was just incredibly funny, guys. On the royal family's website, they updated things, and you know what they said, that what they were saying, and I don't have the exact quote of what they said, but more or less they're pretty much saying, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, they are still working, on for the family, and they're making it seem, guys, the people who wanted to kick the Harry and Meghan out, and which Harry and Meghan pretty much left before they could kick them out. Thank God. They are now turning around and making it seem like if Harry and Meghan are just, because Harry and Meghan are so successful at what they're doing, the royal family are now trying to align themselves and make it seem like if, they represent us too. Yeah, of course. We're part of this. We're part of this whole thing. Isn't that funny, guys? Isn't that funny? Oh my goodness. But yeah, so so the royal family are begging back. That's what I call begging back. Anyways, guys. Listen, guys. I'm working on new stuff for this channel. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff on this channel to try to get it monetized. Guys, I'm working on that. That's what I'm working on. Guys, you know what? In my life, and I'm gonna give you this little story about my life, guys, nothing is ever easy for me. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that I came onto YouTube less than 2 years ago. I have 2 channels. One channel has over 7,000 subscribers. This one here has over 1,000 subscribers, which is great. I'm not surprised that my channel is targeted and it wasn't easy for me, because I do watch YouTube and I see all kinds of stuff on YouTube. I mean, there's channels that have a lake and a tree and a chair, and those channels are making money on YouTube. There's nothing, somebody just puts stuff on there, put a little music on there, a little soothing music, and people, you can fall asleep to those channels. And I watch those channels too, and I love them. There's channels like that on YouTube, guys, and they're allowed to be monetized. There's channels on here of people who cuss people out. There's channels on here with people who hate on people. I mean, let's get into the whole thing with the channels that hate on Meghan and Harry. Let's get into that even. But my little channel here that I created, they're giving me a hard time. Isn't that kind of funny? But like I said, I do, nothing ever comes easy for me in life. So I'm not surprised by this, but I'm also, I'm also a fighter too as well. So, I'm used to this. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming through. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And guys, if you want to support me, I have Patreon now. I have PayPal here. I have everything. It's going to be all here on my channel. It's linked all here. So you can just go over. If you want to support me, you can become a channel member on Patreon. You can become a channel member on Buy Me a Coffee. You can become a channel member on any of those. And you can support me on Buy Me a Coffee as much as you want. PayPal is there as well. If there's any issues when you press on it, just let me know in the comments and I will rectify it, because I think everything is set up properly right now. And yeah, and so guys, whether or not my channel is monetized on YouTube, you can still support me, and that's the good thing about Patreon and the other things. You can still support me if you want, whether or not my channel is monetized. But of course, I'm gonna try to still monetize the channel as much as I can, and yeah, that's all I can do. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye.